Whoa, what's poppin'? What's yum? How y'all doing? It's Monday, y'all know what it means. It's Overreaction Monday here. The day lock in with Norman Locke. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, it's a lot. It's a lot to overreact this Monday. It's a lot. This week in the NFL, they had a couple upsets that we would say. No, there's no rankings in the NFL, but there was some upsets going on. Some teams won by surprising measures. It's a lot of overreactions to go around. How y'all doing? We got two NFL Monday Night Football games. I don't know. I don't make the decisions. I don't like it, having two Monday Night Football games. So we're not gonna be too. We're not gonna keep it too late. We ain't gonna be too long. We're gonna get in and out this thing. We got the Titans taking on the Dolphins. Who wants to watch that? It's not prime time. It's not prime time. The Titans are 0-3. The Dolphins are without Tua. Nobody wants to watch it. You got the Seahawks versus the Lions. Now that's going to be the game. I think this will be the game of the week. I told y'all I've liked what the Seahawks have been doing through the 3 weeks of the NFL. I like what Geno Smith has been doing. The Detroit Lions, I told y'all last week that they're a physical football team. They want to run the football. They want to play dirty. They want to get in 21 personnel. It's going to be a good game. I think that's going to be the game of the week tonight, Seahawks versus the Lions. But I know we know what y'all here for. We know what y'all here for, but we're going to start it off early. We're going to start it off early. I'm going to get these Cowboys. I'm gonna get this Cowboys talk in and come early since it just happened Thursday. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Some people don't get afforded them Sundays off with a dub. Some people not afforded that, but Cowboys went in on a routine ass whooping of the of the New York Giants. Routine. It was routine. I mean, I want to say stats like the Dak Prescott's like it's this 15th straight win against the New York Giants. I mean, I don't know who else had a doubt that the Dallas Cowboys were going to lose this game, but you probably lost some money at Vegas. You probably lost it on that app because I'm trying to told you Dakota Prescott doesn't lose to the Giants. That just is what it is. So routine ass whooping. The Cowboys improved to 2-2. I'm not gonna get too high because I never was too low on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not gonna get too high, but I'm not gonna get too low. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Patrice, I'm not talking about the Saints. We'll deal with the Saints in a second. I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Same thing, Brian. I ain't talking about the Saints right now. We're talking about a team that got a W. The first team to get a W this week, the Dallas Cowboys. So again, routine ass whooping of the New York Giants. Routine. So Daniel Jones threw the ball 40 times, still couldn't get a touchdown. Threw the ball 40 times, couldn't get in that end zone. It's Daniel Jones. I don't know what y'all expected, but this is what I've routinely saw. It's Daniel Jones. So all I would say with my Dallas Cowboys, I'm going to need my team to get in the end zone. We need to get in the end zone more. I don't like scoring 20 points a game. I'm not used to this. Last year, we led the league in points scored. I need to be somewhere in that top 5. I'm not feeling this offense right now. Not at all. We can't run the football. I think it might be time to sit Zeke down. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I love Zeke. I love 21. I love 15. It might be time to have that conversation. It just might be time to have that conversation. I'm sorry. I still got my Zeke jerseys, and y'all see I still got the phone codes. Look, I love Zeke. It might be time. It might be time. When we got CD Lamb back there getting rushing attempts, it's time. I don't want CD getting over 1 carry a game. He's good for 1. Don't want him with 2. Don't want him with 3. 1 carry a game. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. So again, in and out. Dallas 2-2. Giants fall to 1-3. Cowboys win. In and out, in and out. Now I know what y'all here for. And that's what we got to talk about. The New Orleans Saints. Y'all and went to Atlanta. Y'all know y'all religious. Y'all love going to Atlanta on them bus trips. Y'all love going as a family to Atlanta to play them Falcons. Saints fans love going to Atlanta. Been having this hotel booked for days, for weeks. And y'all go out there, y'all get y'all ass kicked by the Falcons like that? Y'all let the Falcons win a game without scoring an offensive touchdown? It was a party. The Falcons was having a party, boy. T.I., Young Jeezy, all of them was in there. Beanie weenie on y'all asses. Y'all gonna let them... Y'all went in that stadium 5 and thought it was all sweet. Y'all just, y'all had the Anita Baker rolling. Oh, no. Anita can't save you this time. Anita can't save you this time. Y'all got y'all ass kicked to that Anita. Y'all got y'all ass kicked to that Anita. Hey, 26-24. These are the Kirk Cousins ain't throw a touchdown. You lost. Bijan Robinson ain't scored a touchdown. You lost. Drake London ain't scored a touchdown. You lost. What? Troy Anderson, number 44. He scored a touchdown. Kadrell Hodge, he scored a touchdown. What is he? He's number 12. He scored a touchdown for the Falcons. What were y'all doing? Derek Carr didn't score a touchdown. I don't want to hear about it was the offensive line. Y'all only gave up 1 sack. So what was the issue? Why can't 4 get 6? Why can't 4 get 6? It's a simple question. I just don't have an understanding of it. Why can't 4 get 6? Let's see the chat. This man here, bro. Flashbacks of Katrina. Yeah, I mean, something was going on mentally because this was nothing but mental mistakes. I give the Saints that. There was a lot of mental mistakes going on, but you don't win playoff games. You don't win games against divisional opponents. You don't win games that have playoff implications when you have mental moments like this. It's no way that the Saints should have lost this game. All trolling aside, it's no way that the Saints should have lost this game. You got up to a early lead, 14. You put up 14 points. Then you start you're making mistakes. Your defense held through the entire game. So, I mean, other than the Saints don't have an offensive weapon outside of Chris Olave, you could give Rashid Shaheed 11 targets, 8 catches for 83 yards. I mean, he's just a deep ball threat. He's not going to make the difficult catches in the red zone. It's not like you're going to feed him the ball in the red zone. I don't know. I think the Saints need to make a play for offensive piece. I know the offensive line is not as good as it was in the first 2 games, but it seems as though the car ran out of gas. The Saints have played their Super Bowl. They would just want. They just want to beat the Cowboys. That's it. They didn't want to win any more games. Now they have Patrick Mahomes coming up on Monday Night Football next week. Is it a winnable game? Yes. You catching Pat without his weapons? They just lost Rice to the season for the season with an ACL injury. So if you do want to play the Chiefs, you want to play them this week with a new game plan. But I still don't think that the Saints can score enough points. I still think the Chiefs can put up 24 points in their sleep. 26. If Atlanta could do it without scoring an offensive touchdown, can we agree that the Chiefs' defense is better than Atlanta? Can we agree the quarterback is better? Yeah, the skill positions might be worse. Defense better, quarterback better, coach better. I see another loss in the future. Man, Saints can't skid 3 games in a row. Must-win game next week for the New Orleans Saints. Must-win game next week for the New Orleans Saints. I don't really have too much else to say. I don't really have too much to say. I'm not even gonna do that. It's a must-win game for New Orleans Saints. Y'all fans know that. Y'all know that. Y'all went out there and played in Magic City. Y'all went out there and played with T.I. and all his kids and Tiny and them, and y'all couldn't get a W. Blame Gucci Man. Blame Boosie talking all that trash. Blame BG talking all that trash. I see y'all and y'all see me. But where y'all Saints fans at since week 2? I've been calling all kind of Saints fans. My grandmother, y'all heard her on this telephone. She was nowhere to be found. She was acting like she slept through the game. Nah, ma'am.
Somebody been smoking and drinking.
Nah, ma'am. You was asleep because of external substances that you had to use to put yourself to sleep. I ain't gonna let you slide like that. I ain't gonna let you slide. My own mother was avoiding phone calls. She was disappearing. Had to call people, make sure she was okay. So y'all Saints fans, y'all, I hope y'all all right. I hope y'all made it back from Atlanta. I seen they had a lot of fights in the 400 and the 500 sections. You know, Saints fans like to get the cheap tickets. I seen a lot of fights up there. I seen a lot of Saints fans getting their ass kicked in them stands. Wouldn't happen to me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Wouldn't happen to me. Let the Anita Baker roll. So I ain't even gonna I ain't gonna keep y'all here this long. I ain't got time to talk about the losers like that. But I just know y'all Saints fans should be upset. Cam Jordan stealing. Go look up how many tackles he got on the year and go see what y'all did for the guy. Hey man, time to bring Sally to the back of the barn. I'm just Just saying. What's up? What's up, y'all in the chat? What's up with y'all in the chat? Bears versus the Rams. Again, Rams slide. I mean, Matt Stafford, he hasn't been having the greatest of year. 20 for 29, 224 yards. He had the untimely interception. Look, they were driving. It was fourth quarter with 56 seconds left. They could have got the go-ahead touchdown to lead the game. It's always just the story of Matt Stafford sometimes where, you know, when he's late, he's driving, he's going to throw an interception. I mean, it just comes with Matt Stafford's game. At this point in his career, he has nothing else to prove. He's won a Super Bowl. He's put in a tremendous career with the Lions, even though the Lions, you know, haven't been a great franchise. Didn't have many winning seasons with the Lions, but still, Matt Stafford has been a great career. He has any much to prove. I think this Rams teams is a bad team. Like they're in a rebuild year, coming off of 2 years ago from winning a Super Bowl. I just think that we have nothing to look forward with this Rams. They're in between in roster. They have some youth. They have some veterans. I think that we're just looking for the future for this Rams because sitting at 1-3, I don't think they can compete in their division. And also, I don't expect them to compete in the conference, especially losing to the Chicago Bears. The Bears, on the other hand, get a much-needed win. I mean, Caleb Williams, he's been getting a lot of smoke. We had a lot of expectations of Caleb Williams coming in with this offense with a DeAndre Swift, with a Cole Kmet, the receiving core, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Rome. We expected more. We watched the offseason with Hard Knocks on HBO. And, you know, we got pulled into the Chicago Bears. I got pulled into being a believer of Caleb Williams. 157 yards. Again, his rookie year, but the amount of talent that this team has on the offensive side of the football and the production that he's doing, it just doesn't correlate. If they had other rookie quarterbacks that I think that would have started their NFL career with this type of team, they would have had a better offensive start. 1 touchdown. He had 3 sacks. I mean, a lot of his sacks are caused by trying to extend the play, you know, rookie mentality. Sometimes you need to throw the ball away or check the ball down. But I like that this Bears team is riding behind Caleb Williams so young in his career. But again, I can't put too much stock in the Bears sitting at 2-2. I think they're a middle of the road team, very talented rookie quarterback that's going to make some mistakes. We just got to grow with Caleb Williams. Now, all the fans that are clamoring for instant success, for him to be putting up, crazy numbers as a rookie, it's just not there. I think it's going to take time for him to get in this pro system. I think we have to grow with him, and we're going to see where Caleb Williams takes this Bears team. My overreaction is Caleb Williams. He is still the best quarterback of his draft. That's my overreaction. I hear all the talk. I'm still rolling with Caleb, man. I'm not off the train. Vikings versus the Packers. Now, this one was surprising. It could have went down in that fourth quarter. Ooh, Green Bay scored 22 points. Jordan Love came back like, hold on now. I am him. Sam Darnold, though, he's having an MVP year. 20 for 28, 275 of them things. He even starting to run the ball a little bit. 3 tutties. Look, Sam Darnold might be rewriting his story in the history books. All the slander that we gave Sam Darnold in his career, going through the different teams, I think he's righting his wrongs, kind of like Geno doing with the Seahawks. We might owe Geno some apologies. I'm sorry, Geno. We already gave Geno his. We might owe Sam Darnold some apologies. Aaron Jones, still Jerry. How we miss on these type of you let him go from division opponent to over there. We need a running back. Aaron Jones, 93 yards, 22 carries. He's still running efficiently. He still looks. He's always ran as if it was like effortlessly. I don't know if you ever seen like Aaron Jones' game when he's running. Aaron Jones just looked like he's just running in slow motion. He's kind of like that Alvin Kamara type run where it's just like he's not moving, but he's just moving. Again, 22 carries, 93 yards. This team on offense, man, Jordan Addison came back with that thing on him. Three receptions, 72 yards. Jettis, 6 receptions, 85 yards, getting gritty on him. I'm a believer in this Vikings team. I told y'all I was going to take 4 games. Give me 4 games. I believe in this Vikings team. Now, Green Bay, they showed some life at the back half. Jordan Love, 32 for 54, slinging that bad boy. Threw 3 interceptions, got to cut down on them turnovers, Jordan. But Jordan made me a believer in my Dallas Cowboys a year ago. I like what these Green Bay Packers done. Again, they got started really, really, really late, getting down early by 28 points. It's not a good way to start the game. So he had to throw himself back into the game. And they only scored a touchdown in the second quarter, other than all the points that they scored in the fourth quarter, with that being 22 points. So Packers, I wouldn't say it's time to hit the panic button. Jordan Love's just coming back from his injury. I think the Packers still can compete, but the Vikings, y'all can take it as overreaction. The Vikings are real. The Vikings are real. Steelers versus the Colts. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. We got the Steelers next week up with the Dallas Cowboys. But Colts, they stole this one. And the reason why I'm gonna say stole is because Anthony Richardson, if he doesn't start protecting himself more when he's running the football, when he's being a quarterback, he's going to keep incurring these injuries. He's a bigger architect of a quarterback. He's a bigger guy. But to take these hittings, I want to say he went out with a hip, came back, first play back, a quarterback draw, quarterback blast, I think was the play. That's not how you protect this young quarterback. That's not how you protect the future franchise of this Indianapolis Colts team. But you put in old man Joe Flacco, and I got to give an attaboy to Joe. You put in old man Flacco, and Flacco get in there, go to work. You put in 16 for 26, 2 touchdowns. Flacco went in there and went immediately to work, and we see Joe Flacco still can play at a high level at 39 years old. He said in his post-game interview that Anthony Richardson's mom is only 4 days older than him. Look, old man out there putting in that work. Now, on the opposite side, I like what I saw from Justin Fields this game. He threw the ball well. He threw the ball more than the last 3 outings. But I still think that his best attributes are his legs. I mean, 10 carries, 55 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's a dual threat quarterback, super on the dual threat quarterback. Again, he's getting it done with his arms. Pickens had a day, 7 catches, 113 yards. Didn't get in the end zone, but he had 11 targets, reeled in 7 of them things. Pittsburgh takes on the Dallas Cowboys next week. It's going to be a tough game. Pittsburgh's 3-1, coming off a loss to the Indianapolis Colts. Dallas Cowboys are 2-2, looking to gain their momentum from the Giants coming off a 10 days rest. This is a big game for both teams. You got TJ Watt rushing the quarterback against a rookie left tackle. Can the Dallas Cowboys compete? Can the Pittsburgh Steelers and Justin Fields continue to score points? I think that's part of their problems is they're starting to score points a little bit late in games. 2 of the games this season, they scored all their points by field goals. Can they score points? My overreaction for this is Anthony Richardson might not make it as a quarterback at the end of his coach if he continues to have these type of injuries. Showed the injury for his rookie season, hip injury. We will see how long he's going to be out for. But my overreaction is I don't like guys looking for Anthony Richardson. Come on, Frat. How y'all doing in the stream? How y'all doing? How y'all doing in the chat? 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 How y'all doing? We got 2 Monday Night Football games. 2 Monday Night Football games. We're going to get in and we're going to get out. 2 Monday Night Football games. Denver Broncos take on New York Jets. Boring game of the week. I understand it was weather, but man, for Aaron Rodgers to go out there throw 42 of them things, 225 yards, and I put no points on the board. Not throw no interceptions. Got sacked 5 times. Was running for his life. To lose to the Denver Broncos? If I was to tell you Bo Nix will only have 60 yards passing and Aaron Rodgers would throw the ball 42 times, you would have thought the Jets were going to win. But they lost. They lost. Aaron Rodgers isn't the game changer as he used to be. Aaron Rodgers is the game manager. No, he's not the game changer. He's the game manager. Yes, it was weather. We've seen him playing worse. We've seen him playing worse. So I don't want the excuses for Aaron Rodgers. I can't take it. We're giving him enough. We're giving him enough. Broncos win 10-9. Boringest game ever. Overreaction. Aaron Rodgers is the game manager now. He's not changing your franchise, New York. He's taking the same road Brett Favre took. And where did that lead you to? Hey man, I'm not trying to be that guy, but that's just the facts. That's just the facts. Eagles. Ooh wee. You're making it easy. You're making it easy for me. The Jalen Hurts turnover. Cash it. Cash it. When are we going to have the discussion about Jalen Hurts and his turnover problem? When are we going to have the discussion about Jalen Hurts and his turnover problem? He's either fumbling or throwing an interception every game. It's rhetoric. It happens every game. When are we going to talk about it? We talked about everybody else's turnover problems. We talked about Dak's turnover problems. The Eagles are going to keep losing games as long as Jalen Hurts gives away more points than he can score. He hasn't had a good game this year. Outside of the Super Bowl run, what was the Jalen Hurts amazing season? Where's this Jalen Hurts love coming from? Am I overreacting? If I pull up Jalen Hurts stats for this season and compare them to Daniel Jones's stats, who everybody on the internet seems to hate and call a bad quarterback, how much of a difference would it be? I know the difference. One team has Saquon Barkley. I know the Giants have more wins than they have today. If they had Saquon, The Eagles went out, made him the second highest paid running back. All for him to do what? 10 carries, 84 yards. He had a 60-yarder. So outside of that one carry that transpired in like the second or the third, what did he do? He was amazing the first game of the season. Saquon, Jalen, wake up. 6 sacks given up to Tampa Bay. 6. Can't do it. Can't do it. You better call him. You better call Couch. You better call him. Better offer him something. Get that man out the booth. Get that man off the TV. Get him off that podcast. Because it's not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty. Let's see who Philadelphia play up next. It's not looking pretty. You got the Eagles. They play the Browns. If they thought they had a pass rush problem, they got to play the Browns. Then they got to play the Giants, who have a good defensive line. Bengals, Jaguars, division rival. Cowboys and the Commanders rounded out. But you got to see 2 teams at least for the next 2 games that got a good defensive line. You're going to be able to you're going to have to run the football. You're going to have to run the football. Bucks, Baker, man, I've always been a fan of Baker. I've always been a fan of Baker. I've always been a supporter of Baker. I'm glad Baker's found a home with the Bucks. I told y'all last week that I think Baker's the best bridge quarterback for this franchise. I know he came out with some comments about the team bringing some fun around the team. Tom Brady got on his ass as he should, because winning isn't fun. Winning's fun when it's over with, but to get to the championship, to get to the cusp, that shit not fun. They're not playing with you, Baker. Not playing with you, Baker. Not playing with you, Baker, at all. But great game. 30 for 47, 347 yards. Got a lot of identical numbers in his stat line. 30 for 47, 347 yards. Bucky Irvin, 10 for 49. Rashard White, 10 for 49. It's kind of weird there. Kind of weird there. But Mike Evans, another touchdown, Hall of Famer. Again, Bucks beat the hell out the Eagles. Nah. Bengals came to Charlotte. Yeah. Charlotte lit down there, downtown at Queen Silly Bar. It was lit down there. But I feel bad for the city. I feel bad for Charlotte. Bryce Young was the issue. Bryce Young is the issue. Bryce Young will be the issue. And now you have a first-round quarterback, number 1 pick, that you won't get a first-round pick back for. The way you've handled him, I would say, has diminished his value in the open market. We've seen his talent, which isn't high level. I don't know what the Panthers do at this point. They're 1-3. Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket, my guy. He's putting up numbers. So he's showing that the offense can work. He's showing that the offense isn't broken. It was Bryce Young. Joe Burrow had a much-needed win. Much needed. He didn't have a great game. I didn't like what I saw from Joe Burrow out there. I didn't like what I seen from Jamar Chase out there, dropping some of them balls. But he got a much-needed win. 2 bad teams right now. I think the Bengals can get out of their basement of 1-3. But the Carolina Panthers, if they get to 4 wins, they're lucky. My overreaction is Andy Dalton wins some type of award this year. If he keep having games like this, but they keep losing, Andy Dalton's going to be starting or going to be a high-level backup somewhere else in the NFL. Because y'all ain't not going to just keep playing down playing the Red Rocket like this. That's all I'm saying. Again, we got 2 Monday Night Football games tonight. Get y'all in and out tonight. Get y'all in and out. You got the Tennessee Titans taking on the Dolphins. Tennessee Titans taking on the Dolphins tonight. Kickoff 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. Then you got the Seahawks and the Lions over on ABC. Kicking off at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. You dig? Jaguars and the Texans. I want y'all to start giving me my flowers. I want y'all to start giving me my flowers because y'all came up on your episode 1, and I got the receipts. That's why I'm so glad. The chat don't lie, baby. The timestamps don't lie, baby.
Dom DeMarco.
T Law ain't that guy, and I seen a take this week, and I want to credit the guy, but I didn't. I forgot who it was, but he goes on to say that Trevor Lawrence has peaked, and we've seen his peak, and his peak was at Clemson. And I agree. He hasn't done anything in the NFL that showed that he rose above his potential. And I think that Trevor Lawrence has reached his peak. We see what he can be, an average quarterback in the NFL. I don't think it gets better than this. The show doesn't get better than this. Tell me that you can put him around better talent and you're going to get more from him. Blame it on the franchise, maybe. I'll give him that one last excuse that it's the Jaguars, but the Jaguars have had success with other quarterbacks. Maybe not high level success, but the quarterbacks have had up and down seasons and years. But I just think that he's peaked. I think that I agree with the guy. I've never seen any flashes of Trevor Lawrence to make me feel like, yeah, that's a stud. I'd rather him over this quarterback. Nothing. The interviews are bland. The brand deals are bland. I'm not gonna get too personal, but the hair's bland. Like, what else?
Dom DeMarco.
We got fed this persona of sunshine and all this, that, and the third. No. He's not that. He's not that at all. T-Law is not that guy. 4 weeks in, T-Law, Trevor Lawrence isn't that guy. He's peaked. He's done. Where's his 350-yard game? Where's his 400-yard game? Where's his 5 touchdown game? Where's the staples? Where's the flashes? It's never going to come.
Dom DeMarco.
CJ Stroud. Hey. All I know is we seen the flashes from him. Rookie season. We keep seeing it. 345 of them things. He got the talent. Nico Collins. I told y'all, household name. 151 of them things. Stephon Diggs, 69 yards. Like, we see what it looked like. They say when a Chrysler 300 pull up to a Maybach, you know what a Maybach really look like? That's T-Law pulling up to CJ Stroud.
Dom DeMarco.
Texans win 24-20, 3-1. Jaguars fall to 0-4 with their highly paid quarterback. Patriots on the 49ers. Brock Purdy had an okay game. This is not one I can boast and brag about him. 288 yards, 15-28, 1-1. Touchdown, interception. Jordan Mason, again, that zone blocking scheme for the 49ers. You plug and play with a running back. Running back's going to be able to move. Welcome back, Deebo Samuels. 3 receptions, 58 yards. They also let him run the football. 2 carries, 14 yards. Welcome back. But I also say, kiddo, big time touchdown reception. 30-13. It's not much we can talk about the Patriots. We know Jacoby Brissett, bridge quarterback. We know he's just out there doing what he can. This isn't a talented team. Not many highlights to talk about with this Patriots team. But again, 30-13 is a good, solid win for the San Francisco 49ers. They improved to 2-2. I think the 49ers are starting to find some gel as they get healthy. But the news about Christian McCaffrey and his Achilles isn't good. More information to come on that, but If he can't go, if he is done, if he is forced to miss additional time or future time after just giving him that contract, isn't going to be well for the 49ers. But when you got Jordan Mason carrying the ball 24 times, 123 yards, you kind of don't feel that blow.
Dom DeMarco.
Now I gotta eat a little crow. I gotta eat a little crow.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
Jalen Daniels and the Commanders, 42 of them things. I predicted they would lose to the Cardinals. Norman was wrong. Man, oh man, did they whoop up on these Cardinals. Kyler Murray did not show up. Kyler Murray did not show up. I mean, as Marvin Harrison only had one pass that was incompleted towards him, he still caught a touchdown. But Jaden Daniels, I mean, sheesh Louise, running the ball, passing the ball. He looked great. I have to give him his flowers. He looked great. The Commanders have looked great. DC's happy. They're leading the NFC East 3-1. Washington fans are actually happy right now. Washington hasn't been good since the 70s. Like, I understand that it's a good time. It's a good time for Washington. I gotta give him a little attaboy right now. I gotta give him an attaboy. My haterade has run a little low. I got to refill. Y'all know I can't never big up a division rival, but Commanders have been playing well behind Jaden Daniels. He's still Marcus Mariota 2.0 to me, but I got to give credit because I thought this Cardinals team was a better team than what they are, and I thought they were going to be able to handle these Commanders, but obviously not. They just kept scoring quarter after quarter. I think every quarter they almost put up 10 points a quarter, but other than the first quarter, but man, they beat the hell out the Cardinals. Hats off to the Commanders. All right, Jalen Daniels.
Dom DeMarco.
Whatever, buddy. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be here. Raiders versus the Browns. Sheesh. This is another nasty game to watch. Gardner Minshew versus Deshaun Watson. It wasn't, again, this is a nasty game to watch. There's a lot of 3-and-outs, a lot of punting of the football. It was a lot of field goals. It's a nasty game to watch. Nothing exciting to really jump off the page. But Cleveland had a chance. Cleveland had a chance to go down. This is a second game I've seen of Deshaun Watson where he has a chance to tie or win the football game, and he throws an interception. Now, mind you, if you just look at the stats, yes, you'll see Deshaun Watson threw an interception. But if you watch the game, the interception was a tip ball, hit the receiver right in the hands, ball popped up, defender called the ball, freak play, end of the game. But to say there was plays that led up to that point that Deshaun Watson will probably want back. Now, that interception, again, I do not put that interception on Deshaun Watson. I put it for 100% on the receiver. But still, come on, Browns. Like, when it's games like this where you kind of aren't too far away in the lead, it was the score was tied going into half. Then the Raiders came out and scored 10 unanswered points in the third quarter and then put up any more points. How do you, as the Cleveland Browns, go scoreless for 2 quarters? You can't have that happen. Offense got stagnant, but they're getting stagnant because Deshaun Watson is running for his life. You watch the game. He only got sacked 3 times, but Deshaun, it's every play. He's the pocket that has to be moved. And I won't say the receivers are making it easy for him, but he can't. No down the field passing concepts can't be developed because he has no time. He has no time. Uh, Raiders win. Told you the Raiders are scrappy team. Raiders win 20-16. What's up in the chat?
Dom DeMarco.
2 more games, then we get you in out of here. Got 2 Monday Night Football games. Got 2 more games, then we get you out. Chiefs, Chargers. Chiefs slid out another one, boy.
Dom DeMarco.
The Chiefs slid out another one, boy. Patrick Mahomes still hasn't had a great game. I'm gonna keep saying that 4 games in. He still hasn't had a great game. I mean, Kareem Hunt stepped right in and ran the football like we know he can. he was reliving memories. Kareem Hunt stepped right in at 14 carries, 70 yards. Finally, Travis Kelce has stepped up. Best game of the season. Maybe he needs to start growing his hair back or shaving his hair up top. Go get the fade or something. But he back. We started seeing Xavier Worthy implemented more. He had that one long catch. But we're going to see a heavy dose of him going forward with the injury to Rice. And I can't put my finger on it, but Patrick and this Chiefs team, this is probably the worst I've seen in the Patrick Mahomes era of the Kansas City Chiefs. And they have a bunch of chinks in their armor. If it was going to be a year to catch the Chiefs slipping in the AFC, this is the year. But Justin Herbert, y'all want to have the conversation again? Another one. Overrated. Justin Herbert's overrated. What did he do? Everybody's gonna blame it on the Chargers and this, that, and the third, and the special teams and the penalties and all this, that. What if he's just not good? What if he's just not that guy? What if he's just not that guy? Yes, now I'll say Justin Herbert has shown more flashes of stardom than Trevor Lawrence, but a little bit more. He can't close. It's just when the time for the big throws, when it's time for the big game, it just doesn't produce. I don't know what, I can't put my finger on it, but I don't like it either. Buffalo Bills, the Baltimore Ravens. Look, Josh Allen. Got your butt whooped, buddy. I mean, I know how I feel to watch Derrick Henry coming full-fledged downhill on them Dallas Cowboys. But to put up 200 of them things? For Derrick Henry to put up 200 of them things, Lamar Jackson had an easy night. Oh, yeah. When your running back got 200 yards rushing, you don't got to do much. It's not much the other opposing offense and defense can do because it's just it's a game of physicality. I'm stronger than you. It's physically nothing you can do. They're winning in the trenches, and the running backs get to the second level. Did y'all see Derrick Henry skirt off for 87 of them things? Jerry Jones, I'll never forgive you for this offseason, brother. I'll never forgive you. We couldn't afford them. I could have helped put up some of the money. I could have helped put up some of that money. If you want Jerry Jones, call me. Just hit the line. Next time we can't afford to play, hit the line. I got 5 on it. I got a little bit on it. I got a little bit on it. Just hit my line. Hit my line. Because you pay a talent like that. You see the dividends. Look at the dividends. I see the dividends. Ravens 35-10. Cooked them Bills. Lamar Jackson righting his wrongs. Getting the monkeys off his back, 2-2. Back-to-back wins over the Dallas Cowboys, over the Bills. Baltimore looking to gain momentum as they go on into week 5. Again, short. We got a short show, 2 Monday night football games. Titans, Dolphins. Boring matchup. Tickets as low as $35. Got Miami minus 2.5. I'll take that because them Titans is bad, but I can't see the Dolphins scored a bunch of points, so 2.5 is good because field goals are going to come into play with this game. With ESPN bet, you got the over under at 37. I'm sorry, total points at 37.5. I'm taking the under. Seahawks at the Lions. Ooh, they got the total at 46.5 with Detroit 4.5 points. Again, I would take that Detroit to cover. And that total look about right. I can see it covering. I'll take the over. Because I believe in Geno Smith and the Seahawks. Just like I believe the Seahawks are going to win this game against the Detroit Lions to improve to 4-0. DK Metcalf, big time game tonight. Big time game tonight. Dolphins win, Seahawks win. again, I appreciate y'all rocking with me on this episode of Overreaction Monday with your boy Norman Locke. Look, we increasing the production. Just give me. Look, it's for y'all growing with me. We've been 4 weeks consistent every day, time and time again. 4 weeks consistent. I see you, Curtis.
Dom DeMarco.
We 4 weeks consistent. I see y'all next Monday, same time, same place. Right here on Overreaction Monday. Hey, Saints fans. Y'all better ride this one out. Yeah. Catch y'all later.